So, Aylesbury United at home at the weekend. But before we get into that one, how would you assess how we got on at the weekend previous at Leighton?
Yeah, I think we did okay. Obviously, we'd like to get more out of the game. They're a good side, and they can punish teams, and we saw that going forward. They're really strong. We got punished early on, and that always made it difficult to then come back in the game. But I think we worked hard, particularly in the second half. I think we came out really well at first. Obviously got the goal back into it just before half time, and then towards the end we were pushing, trying to get an equaliser. Got picked off, which made it really difficult, and then at the end didn't quite get back into the game to get a point. But boys never stopped battling, never stopped trying to compete, never stopped trying to get a result. It just didn't quite come for us there on the day.
So obviously we're back at home this weekend, but what are your thoughts on Saturday's opponents in Aylesbury?
Yeah, haven't played them this season, wasn't there in the away tie, but I know that they're really sort of scrapping for their lives at the minute. They're in that kind of space of 4 or 5 teams that are all in a similar position, all a few points between them, and they've picked up a couple of results. So we know it's going to be tough. If you judge them on the league position currently and you go into it and you underestimate them, you're going to get punished, as with all teams in this league. So it's really important that we do what we do, particularly at home. We come out at our tempo, our intensity, play to our standards. If we do that, we should get a good result. But they're not going to roll over. They're in a position where they're really fighting to stay in the league. So every point that they can get is going to be important to them. So we need to exceed that and make sure that we get the 3 points as well, because we've got something to fight for at that playoff space.
So obviously with back-to-back defeats, obviously for ourselves, how's the preparation been this week in the build-up to this weekend's game?
Yeah, really good. Whether we win, lose or draw on a Saturday or Tuesday, the following session, everybody resets, work hard, make sure that our standards are there and that we work and that we compete in training. It's always really important. Obviously disappointed to lose 2 games, but I think your attitude in training has to be the same whether you win 2 games on the bounce, lose 2 games on the bounce. Either way, you need to make sure that you're working hard, that you're getting the most out of yourself and your teammates, ready for what comes next. It's that kind of classic cliche of making sure that you're ready for the next game.
That's perfect. Well, cheers for your time, Joe.
Thank you.